How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. And I am, yes, back in Calgary officially. I wrapped up my BC trip with my little girl. We made that long-ass drive from Kelowna to Calgary yesterday, hauling the Irish Pirate Queen, who is now taking a rest back at Hotel Walmart for the time being, because I am off to finally procure the new driver's seat for Lucky. The location that has been storing it for me reached out to me when I was in BC and said, yo, we got your big ass package here, and if you don't come get it, we're gonna start charging you rent, essentially, some sort of boarding fee. And I said, well, that's bullshit, because I was told it was gonna take 4 days to do it. Blah, 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 complain. It's like $2 a day. It's fine. Anyway, that's the first order of business today. Welcome back to Vanlife. Shit's falling all over the place. That's the first order of business today, and then there's a few other running around things we got to do. My UPS box is blowing up. I'm sure Akshay is losing his mind, so we will get over there and we will open up some packages to clear that out. Just really playing catch up at this point. I feel like I was gone for so long. Between the Montana trip, that really quick turnaround, and then the BC trip being, you know, sort of segmented between New Denver and Kelowna because of the fires, which, by the way, at this point of me filming, I haven't heard anything one way or the other of whether it's gotten worse or not. Of course, the vlogs are so far behind. Hopefully by the time this goes live, the situation has resolved itself. Pray to God. I was also just farting around, turning around in a parking lot because I missed my turn, because I was horsing around trying to get my phone ready to film. Welcome to my van life. And welcome to part 4 of chapter 4. As if you're new around here and you don't really know what's going on with the parts and stuff, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. There's nothing a storyteller hates more than having to explain himself, but this is the world of YouTube, and people join randomly at the most inopportune times, which I still greatly appreciate. If you haven't, maybe consider subscribing and turning on notifications so you never miss a Van Life Plus episode. I would greatly appreciate it. But yes, this is part 4 of chapter 4, and they're broken into the different parts of me telling the stories of the women that I've had in my life, that I've been in love with, for lack of a better term. Well, there is no better term. That's literally it. And how those relationships have affected me and what I've learned from them. Some people get all pissy and moany and think that they know exactly why I'm doing what I'm doing, but they don't. We just wrapped up. Jenna, welcome to Claire. Which is a very weird saying. Don't worry, we'll get there. For now, new driver's seat. We've got the big fat putty tat, otherwise known as Penny, otherwise known as Penelope, otherwise known as Tubbers, back in her tiny home on wheels. Very comfy, cozy. I love that she just eases back into this lifestyle so quickly after having been a indoor putty tat for so long. Of course, she was with us in Kelowna, so she's been in the van for 4 more days than I have officially. Last night was weird trying to settle back in, because, like, yes, I did spend the last few nights sleeping in the van, but I wasn't living out of it, if that makes sense. And it's just, I don't know, every time I have those extended stays, I need to start paying attention to the map so I don't miss another turn. We good. Every time I have those extended stays away from the van, it's always not awkward, but I guess weird, just a little bit, trying to get back into the rhythm and, like, organize yourself in here. I still have too much stuff, which I feel like that's always going to be the case. That's another thing I'd like to try to do today, is purge a little bit more stuff out of the van and out of Grace O'Malley. The longer I do this life, the more irked I'm getting by the amount of stuff that I have. Let's go get a whole bunch more stuff, shall we? Well, initially, when I ordered this seat, I've already talked about the shipping options, so we won't go over that again, but they were going to send it to a location way up in West Winds, which, if you're not familiar with Calgary, is way up in the, like, northeast side of the city. This, they had to change it last minute, so now we're going somewhere that's a lot closer to me, maybe a 6-minute drive. That's not too bad. This is through a company called Vanguard Seats out in Ontario. I don't really know the name of the place that I'm going to, although they did call me this morning saying, yo, are you coming or not? To which I said, well, you guys are thorough. You really want my seat to out of there. The nice thing about where this appears to be is it's going to be a very short trip to get, like, on Stony Trail and then zip over to the Shepherd landfill to get rid of this seat. Because as I've talked about before, I don't necessarily want 3 seats in my tiny home on wheels, you know? Might be a little crowded, so my plan is to just swap these things as quickly as we can and then heave whole the old one into the landfill. So it all kind of worked out well, I guess. Barring any unforeseen whoopsies with this delivery. You never know. Stop at this red light here. I got everything sort of organized and ready. We got a big ass space here to like shove the new seat into if we have to leave the parking lot there. Well, either way, we're gonna need a spot for the seat. So we've got the Delta 2 Max power station up there on the bed. We got the Wave 2 over on that side of the bed with its hoses, all our pillows and paraphernalia and whatever else sort of just stucked away. The giant bed has been coming in really handy, not only for the sleep in, but also for the storing of everything when we're in transit. But yeah, we got a nice big open spot here. Hopefully it fits a seat. It should. And I've got over here on my passenger seat, we've got our ratchet and our sockets. That's my finger. That awkward angle. Get your finger out of the shot. Move the phone like this. The sockets. I have to drive now. Barely made it. I say that, but the guy behind me is right on my ass. He barely made it. Oh, so this is where they all hang out. Give me one of those vans, man. I'll show you what I can do with it. Every time I come out to areas like this in the city where I've never been, I'm like, where the hell am I? This is how I'm gonna die. Oh, up to the next turn. Alright. Turn in here. Is it Cam Industrial that I'm going to? Oh no, Apps Cargo. There it is. Right on the window there. That's who's been phoning me. Where am I gonna go? Hey, Penny. Well, let's just park and go in and talk to somebody and see if we got to move the van. This is going to be a large, heavy package. I don't think I'll be able to do much filming inside, regrettably. Okay, I will be right back. So I got to pull around to the back to get it. And I think from my quick conversation with the lovely lady in there that Vanguard Seats and Services, I think that's who's... I just said their name out loud. Anyway, I think they paid the storage fee, which wouldn't have been too much. So that was very kind of them. I didn't expect that, but cool. Let's pull around to the back and get this seat. She said, if you want to leave the pallet, just let them know and they'll cut it out. Yeah, we don't need a pallet in here.
And this chair is bolted to the skid.
Bolted to the skid, so what do I do?
The skid in here.
You're not going to fit the skid in here.
How are you going to pick it up? And then you have to unbolt it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or is it just like, you know, the side of the bolt side?
No.
Okay. It's bolted to the ground. Okay. There comes Penny. There's our new seat bolted to a pallet. Hey, you better not scratch the bejeebus out of it.
I can put this down.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I can tip it. That's fine too. Yeah, just set it down so you can go about your day and I can just tip it up.
That would be alright.
Yeah, for sure.
I got a couple of drivers waiting.
No worries, man. Thank you. Who doesn't like a little extra screwing? Let's go give them the power shot. Nailed it. All right. So there's our new seat. Don't worry, Penny, I'll get it off your food momentarily. I say we get the hell out of their parking lot. I say let's get the hell out of their parking lot, and then there's a giant truck in the way. Let me back it up. There's another truck back there. There's trucks everywhere. It's like it's a shipping yard or something. And this guy in this tiny little truck thinks I'm crazy talking to myself. Anyway, let's get out of there. I can't get out of here. Oh, this is gonna take some maneuvering now, boy. Let's get out of their parking lot and go do our swippy swappy somewhere else. Those bolts that we're holding into the pallet were 15 millimeters, same size bolts that hold it to the base in the van. So here we go. Playing thread the bloody needle. Missing it, missing it. Don't hit, don't hit. Very nice. Oh, he was waiting for me. My advice for next time, sir, don't pull up right behind the person that needs to back out. Some people's kids. All right. Where shall we do this? All right. One place is as good as another. I literally just pulled over on the side street here. Why not? Why work smarter, not harder? Although I could have literally driven anywhere. But anyway, let's get a look at this seat. I mean, it's not a new seat, right? That's like the van's too old, you're not gonna get a new seat, but I think it's a reupholstered seat, right? Pull this off. Look at that. We got the cloth option. She not damaged, and I believe she even has, it's hard to get at, I'm gonna have to use my knife, but she got an armrest, baby. Hey, Penny, she got an armrest. She doesn't give a shit. The nice thing about these seats is at least they're not very heavy. Oh, but I'm gonna have to swap my seatbelt bolt. It doesn't come with the seatbelt clicky thing. Does it even have the, uh-oh. It doesn't even have the wiring connection for the, this is gonna be fun. All right. And I need a Torx. Oh boy. I swear to God, if it's a T55, or if it's not a T55. I actually don't even know where that T55 is. So yeah, I see, there's no, this is where the seatbelt would be. That's this part here. And underneath, or in there, you can see it's a Torx head bolt that I gotta get out. And it's got this wiring harness. This is gonna be a whole thing. Way more than I thought I would have to deal with. But, first things first, let's figure out what Torx that is. The thing that sucks is I believe that T55 is back at Grace. I did a little bit of reorganizing when I was in BC, so I've got all of my tools in here, and I got rid of that tool bag. It's just too bulky to have, so I'm just looking for my Torx bits. I have a couple of them, but I don't think that I have a big enough one. All right, hang on, here's one. This is a T50. That doesn't look big enough. It doesn't look big enough. Hi, Penny. Good girl. Excuse me. Oh my God, we got so lucky. It's a T50. It's a T50, Penny. We can get the seat belt thingy off. Look at that. It's even a 3/8 drive. Let's go. All right, crank them. Oh wow, that was super loose. Barely an inconvenience. All right. All right, that's pretty wobbly. Come on, you. There we go. But see, yeah, it's got this bloody... Maybe the universe has just been preparing us my seatbelt issue thing, because this, I don't know how I'm gonna wire this in. Well, maybe it's just clipped on. I bet you it's just clipped along the bottom of the seat. Right? That makes sense. Okay, let's get this. All right, don't forget the electrical connection. Hello? Oh, perfect. Bolts out, electrical connection. Getting caught on the frame. But disconnected. Come here, you rat bastard. Oh, that's still connected. Right. Yeah, and in true my grandfather's grandson fashion, getting blood all over the phone. I've already sliced my finger open. Shocking. Well, let's see what we can do to rectify this. I'm gonna need you. And probably a little bit of you. Clean me up. There we go. No infections today. Thanks, Dettol. This is going great. Oh yeah, my little girl she scraped her knee. I had to make her like a mock bandage when we were out in Kelowna. So I used that to sop up the blood. Ooh, that kind of stings. You son of a bitch! First you hit it with Dettol, then you hit it with the hydrogen peroxide. Whew. Yeah, white and bubbly. That's how you know it's getting clean. Just out here doing triage. Trying to install a seat. This is ridiculous. What is this Band-Aid? Frick's sakes, man. Can I just have a regular Band-Aid? There we go. Okay. Put the peroxide back in. Don't leave that out. People are gonna be like, don't use peroxide, it's so bad for you. No, it cleans my wounds. Where were we? Oh, look at this sad ass seat just sitting on the road. All right, so this thing, where does it connect? Oh, it's like just back here, sort of attached to this. Well, how the hell am I gonna get that out? Okay, it's a tiny little connection. I hate electrical connectors, always have. They are the worst. Oh, it's right there. That little tit. There's a little tiny, yeah, that's blood on my nail, but that little tit right there, I gotta push that in. I can't do this with, well, maybe I can do it with one hand. I can't film it. What else did I do it? No, hang on. Oh no, that's not, wait, is that it? Oh yeah, that's it. Push you down and pull. Oh, you bastard. Go in. Wait, maybe I can pry out instead. Yeah, that worked. Wait. Right when you think you have it, you don't have it. There we go. Pull that out. Pull this out. Ha-ha! Get out of here, you. Get the chair out of the road. Ugh. Get the new one. This was through here. Bada bing, bada boom. This goes, sure, there. Get our Torxy boy. This can reconnect to this. And this was just all kind of under here, eh? More or less. Don't make it too tight. I feel like this was adjustable a bit. Yeah. All right, and then these 4 bolts on the bottom need to go into these 4 holes on the frame. Wipe that up because it's yucky. Whoop. Big truck. I'm also holding the seat the wrong way. My God. Juggle, juggle, juggle. Hello. Just place it. And get the wire under. Where's this gonna go? How's this gonna go? Well, you gotta go through here. That's where you went. You rat bastard. Okay. There you go. And then this can be underneath the seat. For those that are wondering, this will not fix my issue. Unless, of course, the connection itself was loose to begin with. But I haven't changed any of the actual wiring. So if the issue's in the wiring, the problem is still going to remain. All right, we're all hooked up there. This down there. Line those bolts up. Yeah, guy. Come on. There you go, there you go. Woo! Wait, what? I was gonna say, the bolts are off, but no, we're good. Ha! Welcome to the good ship Lucky. New captain chair. Not an actual captain's chair, but you know what I mean. Hey, Penny. All right, tighten the bolts down and... Oh, son of a bitch. I also just realized I have to take off the recliner handle. What does that require? Oh, it's just a frickin' Phillips. I don't have my Leatherman in my pocket. It's already hot. I should have done this even a little bit earlier, but she is on. We got her torqued down to the German spec of Guten Tight, so we're not going anywhere. Now I just gotta, my microphone is escaping. Ow, magnet on my chest hair. What the all right, anyway, I'm gonna get that off and on here, and then we out of here. Never mind. Heat is clearly getting to me. I just took the screw off of this, and I'm like looking at it while I'm taking it off, and I'm like, wait a second, this is the side with the seat belt, not this side where I noticed this thing, which, you know, there's no place to put a screw in there anyway. And then I just simply come around this side, and I'm looking, and I'm like, oh no, there is one. So Work harder, not smarter. Apparently, to the dump. Well, I obviously can't just smash cut to the dump without trying out the new seat first. No, my plan was to come in this way. There's a seat in the way. Hang on, maybe we can still make this work. Get out of here, you damn fly. Nobody wants you. Penny, deal with the fly. Get out. There's the door. Bye-bye. Ha-ha. No, he came back in. Get going. Get out of the house, you dumbass. Yeah, Penny, go get him. What's the point in having dwarfs if they don't do chores, Penny? Whatever. All right, let's at least try out the new seat, shall we? Oh, there he's right here. Open the door. Let him out. Fly, you fools. Makes it a little bit more difficult to get into the... Ooh, this is really far forward. Hi. Quality content. Quality content. I feel really close. Wait, maybe I just need to... Oh, there we go. There we go. I need to start the... It's very comfy. Feels a tad bit higher. Maybe nothing crazy. I am... Can't really see it, but I am perspiring something fierce. Start the van. We're just sitting in a hot box now. This is stupid. Let's see how it treats our rump on the way to the dump. That was a much better transition. How's it going today, man?
Not bad, yourself?
Not too bad. I have got a van seat.
Sounds good. Do you know your plate by chance?
CHY 9456.
9456. It's just the one plate.
Tighten up security around here.
Blocked by the ladder.
Oh!
So.
That's all part of my plan, you see.
Right? Hey, hopefully it does the trick.
Right?
You said all residential, right?
Yeah.
Any refrigerants?
Nothing like that, no.
Just head over to the bins.
Thanks. Over to the bins. That's funny. He was asking me about my plate, just like the border guard at the crossing over into the United States. He asked me my plate as well. I thought maybe that was just procedure. Turns out, might be my ladder blocking my license plate from these cameras that are like scanning you or whatever. Or not scanning you, but just trying to see your license plate. I want to move it over to the other door anyway. Is that a today problem, or is it a future Matthew problem? I don't know. This dump was one of the first places we came in chapter 1 when I was purging and ripping everything out of the van, like its bulkhead and the gross mat that was in here and all that stuff. Oh, plus we got rid of a whole bunch of stuff in my parents' garage. That's right. Oh, it smells lovely already. Yuck. Although it's worse up on the hill, so. Last time I was here, the guy was very friendly. Not the last time I was here, the last time I came to the bins, he was very ecstatic. Let's see how this guy is today. How's it going, man?
Not too bad, how are you?
Not too bad. I just got like one van seat to chuck.
Fantastic. I will get that van seat. 7, 8, or 9 for me.
Oh, my choice. Dealer's choice. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You too. Usually they give you a very specific bin to go to. 7, 8, 9, whichever one's open. 7, 8. We'll pull up to 9. Why not? All right. Don't really know why I'm backing it up. It's just habit, I guess, when I come here. You're going out the side door, same way that you came in. Come here, you bloody seat. and all the other garbage that came along with you. Here we go. Oh boy. Thank you for your service in supporting my ass for the last 3 years of my van life in a good ship, Lucky. But to be fair, you were damaged from the start, so you sort of had this coming. All right, and while we're here, may as well. Carpe diem. All right, look at that, Penny. We got all the space back, and that's probably a good thing. Because I got a suspicion we're going to fill it real quick. All right, Penny, you hold down the fort. I'll be right back. Ugh. Okay, hang on. Balance, balance. Penny, grab these. Oh, gosh. Okay, my new So Cozy cover came. But Polly clearly put something else in here because it's very heavy. And she said this side up. I didn't know that the So Cozy covers needed to be kept the right side up. Hang on. We're not done yet. Okay. One more here. And one more here. Let's put that over there. I gotta go renew my mailbox. The time has come. There's no garbage bag in there. So disorganized. Where's my money? Ooh, yikes. Like I was about to go pay for my mailbox. I just came out, I gotta get my wallet. This isn't ideal. Watch this. Ooh, Penny, don't breathe it in. You need a vacuum. Hopefully that's just packing particles and not dead skin particles. Somehow I feel like this isn't doing squat. You know what the better solution is, Penny? We're just, we're not going to smack it when we're sitting in a sunbeam, and then we won't be able to see it. We got to get out of this sunbeam. Yikes. Woo, buddy. All right. Recycling bins? Recycling bins. Yeah, unplugging and plugging that thing back in did not fix anything. I don't have my seatbelt on right now, and the warning's not going off when the airbag light is still on. So that shall remain a mystery for the time being. I'm just going to pull over to the good old blue bins here at the mall, and we will open up these packages and then do some recycling like the responsible, we're going to say young man that I am. All right, so let's start with that So Cozy package because I'm very curious to see why it's so heavy and why it says this side up. So I talked about it before. I've got the two So Cozy covers on the back, and this is a little locally owned and operated family business out of Vancouver, I believe, maybe on the island. Does it say on here? Delta, BC. And they are great. They custom fit to your van. So far, the ones on the back have been great, and I was under the impression that you had to buy them in pairs, but they reached out to me after I talked about those back covers on my video, and they said, no, we can absolutely do one at a time. If you just got to ask, right? Because I have this window completely blocked up and only require a cover on this side. So, apparently, that's what they can do. Let's see what we got in here. Okay, hang on. There's the cover. Woo! Comes with its own fancy bag. I mean, the other ones did as well. It was a black bag. This just says So Cozy on the bag. That's quality window blockers. Quality window blockers. Then what is this? Oh, mercy mild. What is this? Look at these. What? Hang on. We got a. This is so fancy. I didn't order this. Wow. What's in here? Oh. Enjoy and have a sweet day. handmade with love. To Matthew, once again, thank you so much for being so kind, as well as everything you've done for us. I don't have many words to describe how grateful we are, but we surely do. Here are my homemade cookies with lots of love and appreciation, especially made for you and your family. I only do this for friends and family. Thank you for always making our day, and I hope they make yours, the cookies. I'm flustered. Thank you so much. Look at all of this. All individually packaged. Well, I was gonna stop for a taco because it's Tuesday. I'm sure glad I did not. That's very, very kind. And I just bought the covers, right? And I happen to fall in love with them. That's one thing that's been really cool about my van life, is meeting people sort of like this and just, you know, being as genuine as you can about things, and the kindness in return is overwhelming. And in this case, delicious. All right, so let's see how this bad boy looks. I wrote a little note on here too. Dear Matthew, this is our custom-made carry-on bag. Slightly big is so you can put the other two covers together if you'd like, and more stickers for sharing. Sharing is caring. Stay cozy, from Polly. There's more stickers in here too. Oh, that's so cool. Oh yeah, it's a huge bag, and those two back covers would absolutely fit in here. Oh, look at that bad boy. Let's go. All right, we'll take this down. Thank you again to Priscilla for keeping me private for the last 3 years. Hiya, hiya. Oh, there goes the stickers. My apologies. Look at that. Snaps right on there, no problem. Take the tag off. Look how good that looks. And you don't want it on? Just take it off. Magnetic. That's awesome. Also, what I like about this is, you know, if there's some sort of like shenanigans going on outside and you're in the van, you want to take the whole thing down, just fold her down, right? Take a peek and it'll stay mounted up there. These are so cool. Highly recommend if you're in a van and you need some privacy, check them out. I will link them in the description of this video. Thank you again, you guys. Don't forget to pick up your stickers. Oh, that's awesome. I love the way that looks. It makes the inside look so much cleaner too. I'm assuming, obviously I haven't been inside with that door closed yet, but yeah, I know, Penny, there's some boxes we gotta open up, but those back ones sure did. I can only imagine this is gonna do the same. I'm gonna have to send them an email right now. That is awesome. Wow, the cookie is so good. I should have showed it off, but I was too excited. Inside was like this massive chocolatey, you know. Anyway, okay, gotta get a hold of myself. Polly, thank you so very much. You spoil me. Packages. I need to get myself organized here. I need to sit. I don't want to stand. Those that are wondering, these old covers are being paid forward to Happy Coffee Vanlife, who is now back in her van basically full time. So I'm sure she will be very thankful for that. Priscilla, your kindness shall live on. Well, no place to start, but right here at the top. Let's see what we got. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Oh shoot. Who sent this? Came from Ian. Crank up the music, just don't get an infringement from YouTube. He sent me new speakers for Lucky. Thank you very much, Ian. Ian also is responsible for the seat, so double thank you for you. Thank you very much, dude. I don't know if we're gonna get to this today. Lots to do already on the plate, but we will definitely be installing these in a future video. If you don't know, when I was out camping in Kananaskis, I went over a bump or something. Oh no, I ripped my handle off. The whole thing. You make sure you're subscribed. But my speaker in the driver's door stopped working, so we will we'll rip those sidings off of the doors and get the new speakers installed. There should be 2 new speakers in here. Thank you very much, sir. That was very kind of you. Lucky's gonna be thumping. Okay, this comes from Mississauga, Ontario. What do we have in here? Oh, shh, don't wake her. She's sleeping right now. Where did this come from? Oh, it's an Amazon. Okay, I thought it was Canada Post. Maybe it was. This comes from Steve Waldner out in Saskatchewan. Sorry, I was reading the Amazon address. But Steve in Saskatchewan sent Penny some Greenies treats. Thank you very much. Chicken flavor. We'll give her a couple of these in a minute. And some new toys, which is great, Steve. She's actually needing a bit of a re-up. She rips through her toys very quickly. So thank you very much, Steve. To give Penny some of those treats in a moment. Then we've got, what's in this one? Amazon. Huh. Oh, Penny's getting really spoiled now. As is Miss Brooklyn. Look at this. Double-sided bracelets. Oh, and you like make them yourself, peel and press stickers. Who is this from? I have wait a second. And there's also more of those tubey tubes for Penny. So wow, that's 24 of them. Thank you very much. Put that with the rest of the treats. Darn it, the from tag isn't in here. Your name is escaping me, but you wrote and told me that this stuff was coming. Darling, I'm so sorry. My apologies. But thank you very much. I'm very Brooklyn's gonna love these bracelets, I think, and I'm gonna have her for about another 10 days. Very soon we're going back to BC, provided it's not on fire. So that'll be a nice little arts and crafts thing to do. Thank you very much. It was very kind of you. In this big bad boy, we've got hello. A little on the heavy side. So another one from Ian. What the hell is this? Perfect Remedy. I use these to keep cool in our hot 40+ summers. Freeze them, then sleep with them. Cough, everybody just calm down. Hey, it's copyright infringement, sir. I usually wrap it in a tea towel so as not to freeze burn my titties off. From one Aussie's adventure. Perfect Remedy is what it's called. Oh yeah. Just stick your gel pack in the freezer. It should be completely cold in an hour or two. We recommend storing at least one pack in the freezer so it's always ready when you need it. Our special Perfect Gel is designed to... So that's cool. Well, we got some hot days coming up. They must do little gel packs, and then he wraps them in a, what did he say? A tea towel? I've got some microfiber towels. Will those work? Oh wow, Penny, he even re-upped your food supply. Penny is getting spoiled, as she should. She's just in the back, laying amongst the mess like, yeah, that's great. Can you clean this house the f up? Give me a minute. Let's get your food organized here. Thank you again very much, Ian. And yeah, I'm excited to try this out. They're also hot therapy. I can microwave them. I don't have a microwave. Can I stick them in a jet boil? Probably ill-advised. All right, thank you very much, Ian. And we got a couple more here. This one, it says for the Pirate Princess on it. Right there. So this came from Barb. Hello, darling. Thank you so very much. Ugh. Holy Dinah. Oh, it's like a princess dress. Oh my goodness, Barb. Thank you so much. You know, I was just, and I kid you not, but I was just having this thought the other day, like, as a parent, you have these moments where you can get all up in your head and think you're the worst parent in the world over the smallest thing, right? So last year at school or daycare or whatever, they were having like superhero day where they could dress up as whatever superhero they wanted or fantasy character. Now they're young, right? 3-4 years old. So at the end of the day, it really didn't matter, but her mom called me and we were kind of on the equal playing field there. We're like, well, we both dropped the ball. So I ended up being, I'm like, oh, it's okay. I'll put her in her Legend of Zelda t-shirt, which is A-okay with me. But it's just a t-shirt with Link on it from the Legend of Zelda. If you don't know what that is, what's wrong with you? So that was fine, but that's the kind of moment where you're like, oh, I dropped the ball. And literally yesterday as I was driving, I'm like, I'm gonna have to get something that I have on hand for moments like that when it happens again. And now we kind of have this. So that's very cool, Barb. Thank you so much. I can totally see myself whipping this out for her when we get to BC though. It's got a whole little wand and a crown and a purse and gloves. It says for years, ages 5 to 6. Don't worry, she's a big 4-year-old. She will absolutely fit it. Thank you so very much, Barb. She also sent a card in here. Ugh, nice smiley face card. For every pirate princess needs a gown and jewels. Enjoy. Thank you very much, Barb. I appreciate that. Penny, find a spot for the dress. That's your job. Box. Oh, the leaning tower of boxes. All right, and then we've got this very small, clearly meant for van life sort of box. Says, a gift from Bill in Old Denver. Fold her down, then hunker down. I think this was a good choice. Oh, was this on my list? Oh, cool. Well, this is gonna probably we're gonna have to save this. Maybe we'll do this when we do the speakers, make a day of it in a couple days, because I got to get caught up in some editing. It's a little stressful, you know, I don't have anything posted for tomorrow yet, or even, I think I started editing it, but I've not done it yet. But check this out. I saw this on Amazon and I thought, maybe I can make this work on Lucky, because I hate having to pull my table down off the roof rack every single time I want to like cook outside or something like that. And this is a fold down table that just gets mounted to the side of the van. It's got latches. Let me see. Pull it up. Right? Good. It's large and in charge. Just like Penny. Oh, it's lockable and everything. Keys must be down there. Yes, they are. So you unlock it, and then this folds down, and you got a table that's like just permanently attached to the side of the van. I don't know if it'll work, but you can damn well bet we're gonna try. Bill, thank you so very much, sir. We got a lot of stuff to do. My goodness. Well, we better see if the tubbers would like some of her new treats. Like these greenies? You want those? Yeah, I know it's a mess back here. My apologies. We will get this place organized, I promise. Hey, you want to try one of these? They're good for you. Yeah, it's like health food. Fits right in with the theme of us just being in Kelowna, visiting our family. Oh, you can smell it, huh? What's this? Oh. Yeah, I think she likes them. Clean your teeth. Good girl. Oh, well, you gotta chew it, remember, that's the rules. Shove it to the side of her mouth so she has to do that. That way you know she's not swallowing them whole. Thank you again, Steve. She's loving them. Good girl. Okay, Penny, hold on to your butt. Just gonna do a little organizing here. Put some stuff back in the back of Lucky, and then we're gonna hit the road and get the rest of our running around done. All right, we're gonna put the baking down here. We don't want to lose that. That fell off the counter. It would be a tragedy. I guess actually it wouldn't, because they're individually wrapped, aren't they? All right, on with the rest of our day. Good girl. Ah, this armrest is awesome. So I just popped down here to Craze Outdoors to catch up with the crew, say hi to everybody, and of course, in typical me fashion, I spy something out of the corner of my eye, and in the interest of like getting organized and having places to put things, I'm like, oh, that would be perfect. So I talked to Diego in there, and I'm like, do you have any more of these in stock? He's like, no, that's our last one, but he can sell me the model, or the floor model. So he did, and it's this, it's a storage bin, waterproof, dust-proof, by a company called Gregory, I guess, and it's the alpaca gearbox, 45 liters, right? Little flip-up handles here. I'm thinking for the time being anyway, it would work really well in the back of Grace. There's a lot of like stuff that I've noticed on this trip, especially with my little girl, right? I've got a whole bunch of little toys and nicks and knacks that just kind of exist either in the footwell of the Jeep or on the seat and whatnot. And since it's waterproof and dustproof, eventually it could live on Grace's roof. I keep looking at like Facebook Marketplace for something like this, something very similar to the Thule, but for on Grace. But the more I look, the less I see things that I like, and I'm sort of starting to lean towards maybe what I should be getting is another one of these racks that I have on Lucky from Princess Auto. Just get something like this for Grace's roof rack, right? And then I could put bins like this alpaca gearbox in there. And I wouldn't have to worry about, you know, water getting in and destroying things. Oh, hi. How are you? Yes. Hello. I just met Misha inside. I don't know that you would get along with her. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you should probably come down to Craze Outdoors and check them out. I am an ambassador for them. They are an awesome company here in Calgary. Again, locally owned and operated. I really, truly believe in supporting local as much as you can. You can't always do it for everything, but for camping and overlanding and van life needs, this is your place for sure, for sure. If you order online, use promo code VanLife Plus on your first order, save yourself 10% off some gear. Not such a bad deal, but I would highly recommend if you're in the area, come down and say hi to them. All right, well, Miss Penny, we got a new storage bin. We're gonna have to fill it with a whole bunch of stuff, and I don't think that'll be a problem for us. Do you want to get in the bin? I didn't think so. Okay, so I was in the area after I left Craze, and I ripped down here to the Community Natural Food Store, really close to Chinook train station, which you can see right behind me. And I wanted to get a couple items. More than less, I wanted to just go in and look around. Every time I go to Kelowna, which might be one of the reasons why I don't go there very often, my aunt and uncle are big believers in organic food, and I totally get the benefit of it. And as I get older and the more I think about it, the more I would like to try leaning into healthier options right? It's definitely a challenge because the price, right? The price of organic food is through the roof most of the time. And then the argument can be made, well, you know, yeah, you get quality, you get what you pay for. And I understand that as well. I think more so about Brooklyn when I started thinking about organic food. I'm not going to start becoming this big like organic channel or anything. I think a healthy balance is what I need to find for me personally. I think that will be the most beneficial. The thing that got me really thinking about this was when we were out there, my aunt had these freezies, right? Just like frozen, you know, freezies, like these frickin' things right here, right? Basically, it's sugar water frozen. Great little treats, and there's, you know, that's fine. But she had these ones that were organic, and Brooklyn really enjoyed them. And I'm like, well, you know what? For how much that she enjoys these freezies, if she's having something that's more organically inclined when she has these, that's not a bad thing, right? So that's why I came down here to see if I could find. They didn't have any in stock right now. They've had them in the past, the girl told me. So that's cool. I'll keep checking back. And then I actually found in there something I was looking for a while ago, which was this Farm Girl cereal. So it's, you can tell that it's supposed to be Fruit Loops alternative, right? So I'm going to try that right now because I've been looking for this for a while. And I also got these little fruit snacks for Brooklyn, or basically just those like fruit, like leather strappy things. But I mean, the ingredients here are apple and strawberry. So that's probably a good alternative to the other stuff that I was getting her. I got myself a block of feta cheese because I found a recipe, a very simple recipe for this really tasty, basically just feta wrapped in a tortilla with spices, and it goes in the air fryer, and it works great. I've got a little bit of feta left, but I figured I was down here, I'd get myself another block of that. So there we go. It's weird for me to see feta that's not in the brine, in the water or whatever it's called. So that's, I don't know what the hell's the difference. I also got myself this root beer, but from Phillips Brewing Company. They're a beer company out of, they're in BC, aren't they, in Vancouver? I want to give these guys a try. I saw them on Instagram. They're Canadian. I think they're out of Ontario. I was down here months ago at this exact same store, and they did not have them. So when I saw those on the shelf, I was like, well, I clearly have to try it. Problem is, it's a pretty small bag, 280 grams, $11.99. And that's where the problem comes in. Now, I get that a box of Fruit Loops is usually $5 or $6, and you know what? Honestly, it's probably the same size. No, it's still got to be a little bit bigger once you take the bag out of the box. But that's it, right? So $11.99 for that, and then we got the feta cheese, the root beer, and these fruit wraps. All of this was $25. Right away, you see the dilemma for lots of people. But I live in a van. I don't have as much overhead. Might be a smart decision for me to start leaning a little bit more organically and hopefully having cleaner stuff going into mine, and more importantly, my daughter's tummy. But, you know, you can't change it overnight. Baby steps. Let's try some cereal in the middle of the day. They also, this Farm Girl cereal, I've never had it before. They've got like Cocoa Puffs alternative, Cinnamon Toast Crunch alternative, and Cheerios alternative as well. I've already started doing this with my Dutchman dairy milk, right? It's got to be a little bit better for me than the mass-produced stuff, but we shall see. All right. I mean, off the bat, it's nice for Vanlife because it comes in a bag, which is much better than a box, but as I've illustrated in the past, oh, not too bad. You can just take the bag out of the box, and then you don't have to worry about it. Okay, look at these guys. Whoa! Okay, well, that was a horrible pour. We're off to a great start. So you can see right away, the colors are way different. It's not cat food, Penny. This is not for you. I don't think you'll be down for Farm Girl cereal. And if you are, that's concerning for me. Here, try this. You try that? Yeah, I didn't think so. I made a mess. We got Farm Girl cereals all over the place. I mean, yeah, okay. Initially, you're not getting the Fruit Loops kick, obviously. I don't want to have a bigger bowl because it's so expensive. That's my struggle with the cereal. And I also get, you don't have to get the cereal, right? It's not like something that you have to get. This is still very much a treat, right? But I wanted to know, so in the interest of Vanlife plus science. There we go. All right, well. Ooh, I gotta clean it. What? Oh, that was from my feta wrap last night. Getting it out of the air fryer. Clean that in a minute. All right, down the hatch. Bone apple tits, organic Fruit Loops. I'm not a fan. Some things you don't want to compromise on. Tastes like the earth. If it wasn't so expensive, it would be easier to get on board with. Like $11.99, and I get that's probably priced right in the economy. For me, it's never going to completely replace the deliciousness of Fruit Loops. But by and large, you know, Fruit Loops, Lucky Charms, that's all health food. That's really good for me. In other words, it will probably kill me, and I understand that. I could see myself getting on board with this, and it would grow on me, and I'd become okay with it. I don't know that Brooklyn would particularly like it. I shouldn't just automatically assume that, though. But, you know, it is definitely nice to know that there's an option. I mean, I'm not a vegan. I don't give a shit about gluten and all this other stuff, but I mean, it's like, what's it made out of? It says it may contain tree nuts, banana, and sesame, and that's the warning. You know, there's gluten-free oat protein, gluten-free oat fiber, prebiotic fiber, faba protein, potato protein, tapioca starch, natural flavors, monk fruit juice extract, what? Aronia juice extract, spirulina extract, turmeric powder, black carrot extract, red beet extract, there's where you're getting your colors from, sea salt, calcium carbonate, virgin avocado oil. The difference is, I can say all of that compared to, like, you know, what's on a box of Fruit Loops. I don't know if that automatically means that it's, you know, better for me or a better choice just because I can say it. Maybe that just means that the education system failed me. But no, because we never learned about all that other garbage that's in there beforehand. Plus, when I was talking about when I was in Montana, that red dye number 40 or whatever, that's how you get those bright colors, right? Okay, I gotta get this feta cheese and milk sitting out, and it's very warm. I'm gonna get this stuff put away in the fridge. Also, some things that I changed. I moved my built not bought sign over and put this hanging cargo netting back up for this stuff. This is some stuff that I got while I was in Kelowna. This made good. They're little snacks, right, for Brooklyn. These ones are little cookies, and then there's some granola bars. Apparently, this is health food licorice. It ain't half bad. I mean, at the end of the day, it's still, like, yeah, it's made with all natural ingredients, but it's still got sugars in it, so it's still a treat. It's not like eating nothing but that licorice is gonna miraculously cure whatever might ail you. Everybody just calm down. But anyway, I was learning that I needed more space to put things that are easily accessible at, like, the drop of a hat. So I've got one more cargo net that's just been, you know, living down here beside the fridge in the cupboard down in here. I've got a table in the way. It's been down in here. I think I'm gonna put it up there, which means that I will have to move our pirate sign. That is a-okay, not a problem. We'll find, this pirate sign could even come, like, right there, and the knife could hang over the pirate sign. And then one more cargo net up there to store stuff like dry goods, like this sort of thing, you know? That's the plan. Let's chase our healthy Fruit Loops with intergalactic root beer from the Phillips. Well, it says Soda Works. Maybe it's a different company. Crafted with real cane sugar and herbs. Health root beer. You know what? It's going to be hot the next couple of days. Let's open up this perfect remedy thing from Ian and get it in the freezer. See what we're dealing with here. Yeah. Oh, they're massive. Look at that. Ooh, gel packs. Yeah, I'm running out of room in my fridge very quickly, but the freezer side is popping off with space. I still need to thaw this freezer out. All right, let's put the gel packs in there. Go. All right, I've also got some frozen blueberries in here that make for a great little treat. Brooklyn was loving those in Kelowna, so now I got those on hand. I should swap them into a different bowl. Maybe even a Ziploc bag. That's what I need to get. Ziploc freezer bags. All right, gel pack in the freezer. good to go. Get rid of this box. All right, well, apparently there's no time like the present. Got the pirate sign moved. Got my impact driver ready and a whole schmack of screws. Come here, you, damn it. Stop dropping the screws. Gosh darn it. There we go. Let's get the net on the wall. So, why not? I always put stuff off. Like, oh, I'll do it later in the evening. Just get it done. I got a Gregory alpaca box in my way. Who put that there? Get in the back. All right. Have I even done? Grab enough screws? Probably not. Story of my life. Right about here. There. Health snacks. I was just wrapping up that shot, and Julie pulled up and said, hello, Matthew, you made it back. She's been watching me for a while now. So, hi, Julie. Hopefully you're watching this entry. It was very nice to meet you. So we got that set up. We got an absolute disaster going on in the van right now, but all things in good time. Like I said earlier, baby steps. I got to get my my tools put away in the back here. I don't know that there's much more else that I'm going to get done today. You know, my focus was to get this vlog done and get part 4 started here. We are very quickly barreling towards the end of chapter 4, which means that I will have been in my van for a full 3 years come October. And that's just, it's looming over me, but I don't mean to say looming in the negative sense. It's not like weighing down on me or anything. It's just, we're coming up on it real quick, right? And we're coming up on the conclusion of chapter 4. I'm very much looking forward to chapter 5. And just like I was saying to Julie, thank you for watching. Thank you for watching, all of you. I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing in the capacity that I'm doing it if it wasn't for all of you that keep clicking on my videos and watching what I'm doing, you know? A lot of the time I get caught up in the idea that I'm creating entertainment for people to watch, and I guess that is true, but I gotta remember that it's an organic give and take, and it's a real thing. This isn't a scripted show as much as I'm trying to, you know, tell a story that I've written down in my mind. It's still very much just a reality show of a guy living out of a cargo van, attempting to eat a little bit healthier. We won't get carried away. With his big fat putty tat, and trying to just, you know, raise his daughter right. What else can I say? I knew I was gonna drop my bit. Again, thank you all for watching. I'm looking forward to what the rest of this summer will bring, what the fall will bring, what sort of adventures and shenanigans are going to follow, and I couldn't be more thankful that I have the opportunity to do it this way. So thank you again, and until the next one, everybody, just go out there, be happy, be creative, be yourselves, most importantly, be positive, and remember, you can't make everybody happy. You're not tacos.